Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot. We're going to talk about the energies today for December 24th, 2021. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. So today we have a transit with a square between Saturn and Uranus. So I think the energy is quite restrictive. I think get ready for unexpected blockages, restrictions, obstructions to kind of show up on your path today that is likely going to trigger and bring change that maybe you're not quite ready for, that you don't quite want. So I feel these changes can be very frustrating, that we're kind of rising in this time of tension because we're kind of in the Taurus North Node right now, and we kind of really need to stay open to these sudden and unexpected changes. I know holidays can be a very intense, hard time for many of us, so I think we're going to need to be open-minded. We're going to have to be patient and flexible, and whatever challenges are arising really are going to be this opportunity for growth, to rid ourselves of any negative restrictions and limiting behaviors and thoughts. So I feel we can't force change. Change happens when the conditions are kind of right for this change to take place. And with this aspect today, I think get ready to deal with underlying problems that you've kind of swept under the rug. And I feel this transit is going to make these problems like boom in your face, very obvious when it comes to what's no longer working in your life, what's no longer serving your higher purpose, your higher pathway. So I feel intuition and self-awareness is going to be working very well with this shift. I feel get ready for the veil to be removed and to release any anxious tension when it comes to any resistance, embracing these changes. So I feel overreactions are likely going to be triggered in the energy, although I encourage you not to overreact. I feel communication is going to be the best approach, patient communication, and I feel commitment and responsibilities are likely to be surfacing in the energies today, especially when it comes to any stressful relationships or stressful careers. So I feel it's time to kind of realize these bad habits, these outdated beliefs, and everything that's really been blocking our progress forward. So I do feel this is going to be a particularly challenging time, especially those who rely on these creative insights, these intuitive insights for our career. So I feel if you've been feeling like you're lacking inspiration, or you're facing like a creative block, like a writer's block, I think maybe it's time to kind of look at a new approach as to how you approach your spiritual entrepreneurial work. I feel looking for new techniques, and it's definitely going to trigger a change of scenery today. So I feel what's being in focus is personal freedoms, where we have been restricted. I also feel responsibilities coming to the surface in order to release oppression. So I feel new structures in our life are being kind of brought to the surface when it comes to building loyal, committed partnerships and to freeing ourselves from this constant battle within these karmic connections. So, pardon me. I kind of feel get ready for some disagreements when it comes to your level of commitment in relationships. If you're in a contract, a karmic contract, I think get ready for sudden outbursts and temper tantrum type energies, because this is a very difficult energy to work with. So if you have been feeling limited when it comes to your freedom, your creativity, and your self-expression, I feel this is going to have a very triggering, polarizing effect when it comes to your purpose. So I think get ready for respect for tradition to be in focus, especially as, you know, we go into the Christmas energy tomorrow. I feel personal freedoms and personal beliefs are in focus. Many of us are kind of being pushed into some spiritual activation is kind of what I'm feeling with the energies today. So I feel many of us prefer to change things from the inside out, and that truly is how we create and ground that significant change within the collective. We change from the inside out. So I feel get ready for rebellion energy to come through, because we're all kind of needing to find that balance between duty and freedom. So I feel we got to learn how to cooperate and compromise in these energies And when we have enough freedom to make our own personal choices, that's when we can really find that balance. So I think get ready to be tested, to be challenged in the energies today in order for liberation. So I think get ready to rebel, especially when it comes to false foundations, insecure stability, security. And I think getting grounded in some routine. I think get ready for increased tensions to reach that boiling point today, because we can no longer ignore bad moral ethics, bad moral codes, and I feel we're all being pushed to embrace our authentic self. We do have Saturn in the 4th house, so this does mean great responsibility when it comes to family and home life matters. So I feel discipline is going to be in focus with this transit today. And although many don't like changes because we fear the unknown and we fear stepping into new uncomfortable territory, we do deeply long for security. So I feel we do need to find that security from within first and foremost, and roots. Rooting our beliefs is going to be very important with this aspect. We can no longer remain in the past. It's time for us to step into this future timeline in order to reach ultimate happiness. With Uranus in the 7th house, I'm going to throw it out there. Get ready for instability and drastic changes, because that is the house of marriage and partnership. So I feel unexpected important changes will be arising, especially when it comes to the false contracts. I think unexpected divorce energy coming through, unexpected proposals coming through, and I feel it is about long-term relationships. What is going to bring you that long-term stability, that long-term satisfaction, all while being independent within a relationship. So I kind of feel get ready to overcome major disruptions. I won't be surprised if the Tower comes out when it comes to the energies today. But let's jump in with some cards and see what needs to come through with the cards when it comes to this message today. What do we need to be aware of with this transit? So I kind of feel that dark night of the soul energy. I feel somebody here has been stuck in a false materialistic foundation and has been in this very uncomfortable evaluation. This dark night of the soul energy is kind of what's coming through when it comes to your life purpose, all of your personal relationships, romantic relationships, and I feel get ready for something to be unveiled to you. When it comes to a deep soul connection, I do see a reconciliation on the board. And bottom of the deck, those symptoms again. So negative emotional, physical symptoms as we kind of traverse that lower world energy, that dark night of the soul energy. So I think get ready to face a challenge without a doubt. There's that Tower energy. So this challenge is to be faced head on, guys. It's kind of testing your personal beliefs, your personal willpower, your personal strength, as all of this is kind of unveiled for another reevaluation of your life, because we are here to embrace a deeper existence beyond any materialistic false foundations that we have created for ourselves. So without a doubt, a challenge ahead, an obstruction. There's without a doubt a roadblock that is needing to be overcome when it comes to this message today in order to seek alternative solution. I do feel you're needing to protect your energy and to be open to receiving. I think get ready to receive some truth, some clarity, some flashes of insight when it comes to releasing this past energy. I think there is a lot of over mental stimulation with this transit, which is going to create a lot of reactive responses in the energies. And notice if these reactive responses are going to create a positive or negative impact on your life, because I feel we're all kind of deepening our relationship to self. We're all really mastering and learning our soul's language, what motivates us, what brings us joy, and mastering the art of self-love. So I think notice any negative impacts on your life and be open to receiving that clarity, because there is a soul connection here, and there is going to be a reconciliation, a reunion energy. And I kind of feel divine time is now. Spirit knows what work you've already done. They know what you're ready for when it comes to leveling up. Next level is what I've been feeling and hearing for the last couple days. So What is going to ignite your passions when it comes to this soul connection? I feel a very significant soul connection here that is coming back together. A reunion energy is on the horizon as part of our soul's evolution, the collective evolution. So I feel really finding that creative spark. So if you're feeling blocked, understand why that block is there for a reason, because I feel many of us are being pushed to shift career paths coming up over the next year or so, to really find something that speaks to our heart and to implement that in our daily practice, in our spiritual daily vocation. So we will see what needs to come through with the energy oracle cards when it comes to this message. So we do have a man holding a coin, and we got the third eye chakra, the sixth chakra. So Archangel Metatron's been coming through quite a bit for myself, my own personal journey. So I feel it's time to make that decision. We got the crossroads energy in reverse. So that's that Two of Wands in reverse. I kind of feel somebody sees clearly where they're headed towards. I feel somebody's been focused on their stability, their security, and they're looking directly at this woman holding a heart. She's got her heart out there for the taking. She's not giving it away yet. I feel she knows her worth. She knows her value, a very authentic energy, and something is coming back around. I think maybe somebody was stuck in a situationship, fearing taking that first step forward in a new direction. I feel this chronic indecision. We got a couple of 8s on the board, so get ready for something to come back around that is needing to be dealt with, that is needing to be faced. And as we inch further into all of this Capricorn energy, it is demanding accountability. So I feel it's time to release any ego attachments. I feel masks are falling off. People's true colors are being illuminated, and I do feel you are going to need to gather your strength, your courage, your fortitude to release any anxiety when it comes to making a decision. And I feel the crossroads is now. Somebody here, without a doubt, can see clearly where they want to go, and I feel this man holding a coin is going after a woman holding a heart. So be willing to listen to what this message is that's coming through, because I do feel releasing any negative attachments when it comes to a false foundation and embracing a deeper existence. I feel stepping into this tribal unit energy. Another 8, exchanging gifts. There's that Two of Pentacles energy, 2, chronic indecision. Releasing one and stepping into something better. So exchange in partnerships. I do feel a higher power is kind of guiding this reunion energy to come back together. So get ready for an exchange. I do feel tribal units are in focus, family structures are in focus, and I kind of feel the time is now for that mending, because there is a connection here that feels like home, and I feel has the ability to create a lot of abundance. So I think you might need to breathe it out after you face this major obstruction and challenge. You might need to breathe it out because you know it's time to go. And I do think there's some fear around stepping into some unknown territory. I think the path forward is a little bit foggy. It's not quite clear. So you're going to need to go within and to trust in that inner guidance when it comes to going towards your heart's desires. I do feel the time is now to restore the brokenness within a soul connection and to build that firm foundation. But you're going to need to be willing to come to the edge, to take that leap of faith, to take that fool's journey in a new direction. And I do feel this is a divinely guided union, serendipitous. So get ready perhaps for a fated meeting on the horizon, because yeah, we're at this fork in the road. Are we willing to transform the old to step into the new is kind of what's coming through. So I do feel a fated connection here is in focus, and there is a need to embrace these changes to step into this new energy, because I do feel a lot of love and a lot of abundance is coming after you face this challenge. So I think get ready to be tested in the energies, because there's this remembrance of home, of soul family, and this transit really is aligning somebody for this energetic shift to embrace these new Akashic Light Code activations, to, embrace this new truth and this new information that is coming forward, because we're closing out the end of a very painful cycle, stepping into unconditional acceptance, unconditional love, and there is an all-encompassing love here between a soulmate connection. And I feel there's this initiation coming through in the energies today. Awakening of some divine magic, some divine truth, and we are fulfilling these maybe you're getting coal for Christmas, I don't know, these soul contracts, fulfilling negative soul contracts, remembering who you truly are. And I do feel a reunion is on the horizon. So let's see what needs to come through with the Psychic Tarot when it comes to this message today. Coal. I don't know where that come from. Maybe you're getting coal. Maybe somebody is getting coal for Christmas. I do feel somebody's been in this martyrdom energy, self-sacrificing, and, you know, really playing into these lower ego desires, temptation. And I feel moderation is in key. I do feel somebody's planted some seeds for change for quite some time, and the time is now to reap the rewards of that harvest, that manifestation, because there is a brand new beginning here. There's a need to release any extreme codependencies, any toxicities, to stop self-sacrificing. So I do feel illumination when it comes to some martyrdom energy, and somebody is getting ready to activate that throat chakra to speak that truth. And of course I pick up the deck and we get the shadows. So I feel facing your deepest, darkest fears, going in to confront any shadow aspects that really are lingering below the surface when it comes to fulfilling these soul contracts and closing out these cycles. So I think get ready to confront your shadow self, especially when it comes to these lower ego aspects. So we will see what needs to come through with the tarot when it comes to this message today. I'm feeling earth and water energy very strongly. So we'll see what needs to come through with the tarot. Four of Wands. Yeah, family structures, foundations are without a doubt in focus. Stability. And I kind of feel somebody here is hurting. This hurts. The Three of Swords. I kind of feel it's time to move on from a false sense of security, a materialistic foundation, because the fates are kind of stepping in. There's that serendipity energy, the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to release a foundation that's no longer working. I do think it hurts, but this really is the pathway to healing. There's a lot of major arcana I see. So this is divinely orchestrated, divinely guided change. You very well could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Gemini, but I feel this is as we're like coming out of that Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node. We're going to be making that unexpected choice in love, releasing these karmic contracts, stepping into unconditional love. And I feel this is a deep past life connection. I feel somebody here has been haunted by the ghosts of the past. And the time is now to bring balance and moderation back into a situation that is needing to be addressed, needing to be healed, needing to be mended. So we'll see what else needs to come out here. Yeah, there's that King of Swords, Aquarian energy. Oh, and the Emperor. Okay, so yeah, there is without a doubt a reconciliation and a soulmate union in focus. So I kind of feel it doesn't have to be a masculine, but somebody harboring this masculine energy, getting ready to utilize their discernment, to activate their throat chakra, to come forward with the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I do feel many bridges are being burned in the energies with this transit in order for a deep spiritual union to come together where two people will see eye to eye. And I feel there's been a lack of truth, there's been manipulation, there's been third-party karmic interference, and that is all being illuminated because the time is now for justice, for that karmic rebalancing to ensue, especially when it comes to the death of this karmic feminine energy. There is a major worldly cycle closing out, major lessons being learned here. So I do see Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Sag, and Gemini. And then we have Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, and we've got all of the fixed signs. So I feel get ready for profound life change. The time is now to release any lower grade possessiveness, jealousy, controlling energy. The Queen of Wands in that low vibration is very jealous, very possessive, controlling, demanding. And I feel there's that Queen of Cups coming out again. And I kind of feel the time is now to release the false contracts, to step into love, to step into intuition. I think get ready to receive an apology if you are this Empress energy, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because the lighted pathway is being presented. And I do feel an apology is going to be in order. We do have a true pair on the board right now. And then we also have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So I feel somebody's been keeping some secrets. I feel get ready for an outpouring of some Akashic downloads. When it comes to this death, this transformation, this rebirth, there is something dying away. There is a finality, a final ending in order to step into this new cycle in love. And I do feel birthing divine unions, deep spiritual connections in the energy. And I think there is a need to have that very hard, tough conversation when it comes to false foundations, releasing them, bossing up, stepping up, doing the right thing. I feel this Empress really has gone through a personal transformation, is getting ready to birth that new life. I feel a lot of growth, a lot of newness, a lot of fertility around a soulmate connection, and you're really needing to trust in your intuition. So go within, trust in your intuition, because Spirit is trying to bring a connection together here that I feel has been in separation, and the divine time is now for action, for illumination, and for this karmic rebalancing. So I wanted to ask about this Emperor, and we do get the Two of Swords. So I kind of feel there's blocks. I don't think you're going to see this apology coming, this offer coming. I do feel a masculine that's been trying to block these memories on his heart, and I feel the time is now for swift action to build that solid foundation. I do feel a masculine in a false contract where there's a lot of rats, a lot of outside sources, a lot of manipulative behavior taking place. And I think maybe somebody's had the blinders on, not wanting to see the truth. But I feel it's time for that illumination when it comes to this false foundation. And I think when it does come to a spiritual union, I think maybe somebody went into these lower ego aspects stemming around some negative childhood patterns that was needing to be addressed. I do feel a connection here with a lot of love, a lot of growth. I feel transformation, but I also feel some rats going in the mix of this spiritual soul connection. And I feel the time is now for that apology. That is the Knight of Cups, but I always feel that Knight of Wands with that energy, with all of the fire colors on the card. So I feel somebody's getting ready to come forward very quickly. Somebody here is moving houses, leaving the struggles behind, leaving this manipulative behavior behind. Maybe somebody wanted to win at all costs, and it surely did cost them, is kind of what I'm feeling. So I think it is going to take all of your strength to go deep within these shadow aspects. I feel Cancer, Leo energy very strong, because I think the time is now to take that action, that first step forward. I'd like to know a little bit more about this Empress, please. Yeah, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. So we got a true pair. I kind of feel the Emperor in this connection really has been struggling, really stressed, full of anxiety, guilt, remorse, shame when it comes to, you know, coming forward with an offer, with an apology. I do feel nines are rounding out a cycle, closing out. I do feel, yeah, there's that man holding a coin. Maybe he fears he doesn't have enough to offer because he's not the one holding the golden opportunity. This Queen of Pentacles is holding that golden opportunity. And there is a brand new beginning. So get ready for an honest, open conversation. I think we have a couple of pairs here. I think foundations are without a doubt in focus, and there is a need for forgiveness. So I think get ready for somebody to come begging for an opportunity, for a brand new beginning. There's a need to learn something new in the energies, to step into abundance. And I do feel children with that page. And I think the time is now for two people to come together. I think the feminine in this connection truly has everything going for her, grounded, stable, solid. She has a lot of abundance surrounding her, and she's the one holding that golden Ace of Pentacles opportunity. So I do feel unlimited blessings coming as a deep soul connection comes together. So I do feel utilize your discernment. There is going to be an apology. There's that guilt, remorse, regret, because somebody is manifesting some healing in order for that brand new beginning in love. And I feel big, big love here is on the table. Big, big love. Somebody is laser focused. They know what it is that they want. They're manifesting healing, and they're getting ready to lay down a long-standing burden. Gemini energy coming through. So let's see what a closing message is when it comes to this transit today. Ascension energies. It's time to find your voice of truth. Without a doubt, truth is going to be spoken, illuminated in the energy, and you are encouraged to stand strong in your authentic truth, to move into your authenticity, your truest self, to rise above these darker temptations. these lower vibrational energies, because the light is here. The light is being shone on a situation, and there is a need to focus on your purpose, to release any fear-based energies when it comes to speaking your truth. I think maybe somebody fears persecution or not being offered forgiveness, but I think there's a lot of wisdom being attained when it comes to this message today. And I feel you already know the truth. You already know the answers that you seek, and it's time to trust. Trust in that inner guidance. Trust in that high priestess energy, because there is divine intervention taking place in the energies today when it does come to your soul's purpose, your higher purpose. So know that you are being divinely guided towards happiness and your purpose. So flow through these changes, because there's going to be a major impactful event when it comes to the energies today, because there's been this chronic indecision. Somebody stuck at the crossroads for quite some time, and the time is now for action. And that's what I got for a message today, guys. I hope this resonated. If it did, and you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.